Hey guys, what is up? We are back. Now, anyone who had watched my last video or even cared about my content, Leafy Clone reviews Call of Duty, used a pretty tight, review of what I thought Call of Duty was, doing and what the future of it will be, but it got taken down. It was not taken down because of flagging or anything. I took it down personally because of a person named he has multiple YouTube accounts, DCU Maximus, SD Master 9, and his main channel can also be found with the code name Donovan. Now, this kid decided to bot my video. He put quite a few dislikes on the video, and at the time, I really thought the video was that bad, and I didn't know who was disliking this. I'm like, wow, was the review actually that bad? And I didn't think it would be that bad. I know my content starts off and it isn't really the best, but I didn't know it was this terrible. And then I realized, I clicked on the channel, I'm like, oh, I know this kid. Because every single one of the fake accounts in the comments were all subscribed to himself. I know. Very pity of himself. And now he's messaging me saying that he will dislike bot my videos some more, and he's trying to flag my channel and my videos, which I did not break any terms of service, so I don't know what is his problem, but I will continue to keep on making videos. Now, because I've started my YouTube career of collecting my YouTube gold with completely no ideas of what even to talk about, I decided to talk to the highly relatable topic, but very boring and interesting at the same time, topic of lack of sleep. Now, what I mean by lack of sleep is, do you hate it when you have to wake up early for school? Now, I've never had a job, but probably applies for a job too. And you've thought, the night before, I'm gonna be pretty energized when I wake up in the morning. But then when you wake up, you're absolutely tired. You're almost dying of sleep deprivation, and you're wondering, why am I so tired? Now, I think this is a pretty relatable thing, and I have to talk about how some people are completely immune to this. Now, I've been completely getting annoyed by this lately because I've just been noticing it a lot more. At school, I'll wake up at 7 o'clock. Now, some people are probably thinking, wow, you're tired at 7 o'clock? I wake up at 4:30. Everyone on the internet trying to obviously one-up each other. But, after you wake up, you go to school, you're pretty much falling asleep in the car or bus or whatever you take to school, or when you're walking, you're probably just sleepwalking because you're so tired. I mean, it's just annoying. And then when you show up to school, you're like, wow, must be everyone so tired. And then you show up in your first class, or if you're in a job, I guess your McDonald's stand or something. I don't know where you work. You could work anywhere. But then you show up and everyone's like, hi. Everyone's fully awake. You don't know what's going on. And it seems like the people such as the teachers, the nerds, are just all awake all the time, and you're just so confused. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I even talking about this boring topic? It's, ugh, stop, Nick, please stop, this is terrible. But doesn't it just ever annoy you when you show up at school or as your McDonald's stand, as I have said earlier, and it seems as if everyone's awake? Now, I don't know if they found the holy grail for energization, or I cannot pronounce that word. I'm sorry. I cannot speak today. Or they just drank plenty of 5-hour energy, or some G Fuel. And if you don't know what G Fuel is, you obviously don't quickscope enough. I don't think you do the 360 Insta swaps or anything. I don't think you're up to my standards yet. But it just seems like all these teachers and all of these people are just somehow always awake, and it just frustrates me. I'll always go into science class, or any of my classes to be exact, and the reason why I'm even talking about this is because today a similar thing happened. I mean, every day it happens, but today it got a little bit more serious. So I'm just going to sum it up for you. Today, I pretty much fell asleep in science class. Now, we were doing some, Flash. Now, if you don't know what Flash is, it's family life and sexual health. You gotta learn the birds and the bees. The reason why we're learning this is because some stupid 15-year-old girl is going to get pregnant when, she doesn't know what the birds and the bees are. So this is why we teach the birds and the bees a lot earlier in school now, I guess. I honestly don't know. Now, I'm not gonna lie, even though there was a lot of giggling and stuff, because it's a lot of immature 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds, it was pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie, I was almost sleeping, right? Where she's teaching, the teacher's saying out loud, penis, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's so funny. And I'm just sitting here with my palm to the bottom of my chin, looking up at this teacher like, why are you making me suffer? Why am I still here? And I keep checking back at the clock, and I swear to God it went backwards. I swear to God that clock it's baiting me. It's hacking. That clock is using some scripts or something, because there's no way that it was doing that. It was hacking. Can we report the clock? Hashtag report the clock. Well, anyways, besides all the shits and giggles going on in the middle of class, I decided, as I was putting my palm to the bottom of my chin, almost looked like I was face palming myself, I was getting a little bit tired, to say the least. Now, there's this point in which if you ever go to sleep in a class, or go to sleep, or you're just kind of nodding off in general, that there's just the point of no return. You've literally just made yourself tired for the rest of the class by putting your palm to the bottom of your chin and drifting your eyes, and you're starting to get in that part of sleep. Now, I was pretty much by this point not even paying attention. I was in dreamland, but I guess the teacher didn't see it. So the teacher was going around in class, right? And the teacher called on me. I guess it was something about Flash that was going on. So, and what I was about to do made me look pretty gay. Apparently, what the teacher was doing, I know this sounds very idiotic of a classroom, was reading the definitions of different sexual organs in the class. So I guess the teacher told me to read the definition of penis. Yes, a standard middle school child does not know what the word penis means, and we need to know the definition. So, as any student would, when you're usually called on, your body floods itself with adrenaline and you bound your head up. Now, what this honestly looked like was the teacher said penis, and it was my trigger word. I brought my head up so fast, and a few other kids started giggling. Not for the reason the teacher said penis, but because I lifted my head up at the exact moment that she said this, making me seem like I liked it. So, what the whole class was thinking was, lol, this kid's pretty gay. But I don't really have any crazy stories in which I'm shot up in a mall or anything like a few other YouTubers, so I guess I'm just gonna have to end the video here. Thank you so much for anyone who actually watched this much through. I'm gonna try uploading daily from now on and try putting some video suggestions in the comments. Thanks, guys. Peace.